Hi friends, welcome to our class. Today's topic is effects of feedback on control system. In last class, we already seen that the transfer function of open loop control system and closed loop control system. By observing these transfer functions, we can easily analyze the effects of feedback on control system. Okay, coming to the effects, how the feedback is affecting on control system means stability, overall gain and sensitivity. These are the three performance characteristics that are affected by the feedback. Okay, so let's start with stability. Here it is the definition for stability. Actually, the system will be able to follow the input command or the output follows the input command. That is nothing but the stability. But when the output is out of control, then the system is said to be unstable. But how we can make the unstable system into the stable system? By increasing the loop gain or feedback gain, or by adding the feedback. Here I am considering the transfer function of closed loop control system. Why here I am not considering open loop control system? Why? Because here we are talking the effects of feedback on stability. So we are talking about the feedback. That's why I am considering the transfer function of closed loop control system. Okay. Coming to here, if GH equals to -1, then the system will become stable or unstable. Let's check it. Give it as equation 1, it as number 2, substitute 2 in 1. So T of S equals to G of S divided by 1 plus G of S into H of S, or nothing but GH is -1. Okay. Then 1 minus plus into minus, we will get minus 1 minus 1 equals to 0. This term becomes to 0. Then transfer function equals to TS equals to C of S into R of S equals to G of S by 0. Cross multiply this RS to that side, then C of S equals to R of S into G of S by 0. What happened when G of S or anything by 0 is equals to infinite? The product of anything by divided by 0 is nothing but infinite. So here the output equals to infinite. But so here the output is infinite. We are applying, so for any finite input the output is infinite when GH equals to -1. So we are not getting the bounded output. And here GH is nothing but the loop gain or feedback gain. So for any finite input, the output is infinite. That is nothing but loop gain GH equals to -1. If I consider the unstable system, the output is out of control. Here also we are getting the output. For finite input, I am getting the infinite output. Means here the output is out of control. So here we can conclude that the system is unstable. But how we can improve the stability of the system? We can improve the stability of the system by increasing the loop gain. So here I am considering GH equals to -1. So let's improve the loop gain. So I am considering one case as, consider if GH greater than 0. If GH greater than 0 means, if substitute, if I consider, if GH greater than 0, that means, so the value starts from 0 or any value, finite value. For that, if I consider same equation, T of S equals to G by, just I am considering G, by 1 plus GH is greater than 0, either I am considering here 0 or 1, anything, so substitute 0, then we get the value as finite output. So for finite input, we are getting the finite output. Or otherwise, you can take the gain value or 1 or 2, like that also. If you substitute in the place of GH equals to 1, then also we will get the G by 2. So like that we are getting a finite value, not an infinite value. For bounded input, if we get the bounded output, then the system is said to be stable. Okay, this is the one way to improve the stability. And the other thing is by adding the feedback paths. So we already know that the closed loop transfer function system block diagram. So if I consider here the feedback path, the loop gain is GH equals to -1, then the system is unstable. But here I am increasing the value. If the value of this loop gain is -1, so then the system is unstable. So I'm adding another feedback path as considering F of S. If I consider this one as GF is greater than 0 or anything, so then the system, the unstable system is converted to the stable system. So if there is a change in now, by adding an feedback path, here the transfer function is also changed. If you observe that here we can add another feedback or loop gain. Due to this loop gain, if I substitute GH equals to -1, 1 minus 1 plus, if I consider this feedback, if I consider this feedback as GF is greater than 0 or anything 1, or if I consider that this one is get cancelled, then we will get the finite output as G of S. Okay, so we can improve the stability of the system by increasing the loop gain, means nothing but the GH is greater than 0 or otherwise we can add the feedback path to the existing feedback path. The another important one is, if we connect the feedback properly, then we can improve the stability. If we should not connect it properly, applied properly, then the system decreases, the stability is decreased, then the system leads to the unstable system. Okay, this is about the stability. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe my channel, share it, like it, and please comment.